I tell you, I wrestle with these things, what to talk about. There's just so much to talk about. And yet there's nothing to talk about. I talk about the same things over and over. I try to add some variety where I put the same truths in a different way, a different flavor. But my biggest fight, it's not a fight, but like, wait, what do my chelas want to hear? And then I look at the new seekers and I look at the chelas, and that's my biggest fight is what I should talk about. Where I should launch, and my heart for the new seekers, I tell you, it just bleeds. And then my heart for the chelas, it just bleeds. And sometimes I get caught up. So I'll probably end up doing them both. But a few basic points here. First of all, thanks for showing up. Just a hearty, hearty welcome to all my chelas. Sweetness. I mean, you're here to be fed. It's not about me. You're here to be fed, and you come. You need a hit, you need a hypo of Shabda, and you come. And you pay your money and make the trip. It touches my heart. For the new seekers, I want to just touch on just a little bit for the new seekers. Welcome. Here you got these charts. If this doesn't blow you out, I don't really know what will. But please don't be too confused by these charts. These are just the chakras in the human body. Everyone has this. The whole purpose, people are stationed at each chakra. The reason why you see so much diversity in humankind is because the souls, the human beings that are here, some are situated here, some are at this chakra, some at this chakra. It goes all the way up. And all of these types of people are here. Some very primitive, some very emotional, some very intellectual, some very religious, some academia. There's just all types of people that these chakras represent. And wherever you're stationed, these chakras exude certain vibrations, and we pick up these vibrations and display certain characteristics and traits that are indigenous to each one of these centers, each one of these chakras. So these are the chakras in the body. Our spiritual energy is locked in the body, and we're trying to free our spiritual energy from the body. Okay. Now, this is for the new seekers. The basic premise of the Light and Sound teachings is that both man and woman are a divine being. That's the basic premise of the Light and Sound teachings. Now, that's a very unique premise. It's a very unique principle because in spirituality, no one is telling us that we're a divine being. Like in religion, we're not told we're a divine being. We're more told that we're a sinner. And the divine being is what they call God, or like Jesus or Buddha or Krishna. And this is the information that we're given as normal human beings, and we're asked to flood to the church or the ashram and worship God. Well, on the master path, it's so revolutionary and against all traditional lines of thought and belief because we're not interested in following conventional thought, conventional religion, the conventional teachings of psychism, philosophy, the occult, the metaphysics. No. In the Light and Sound teachings, the whole emphasis is on becoming a divine being oneself. And just this concept, this basic premise throws a lot of people for a loop and disqualifies a lot of people because many don't feel they are a divine being They feel more they're just a lowly individual, they're a sinner, and they're trying to get divine help. Now, there's nothing wrong with getting divine help, praying to God or trying to get closer to Spirit, but that's more of a conventional path. So the master path is completely different from this. True spirituality, people say, well, I'm trying to find a true spiritual path. True spirituality, loved ones, is the process of trying to discover and realize your own divinity. That's true spirituality. Now, if you ask a normal individual what was true spirituality, they'd say, well, Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity, the Muslim religion, that's true spirituality, isn't it? No, it's not. True spirituality is the process of trying to discover your own divinity. So there's a strict line of demarcation. Okay? Now, I'm going to be brief for the new seekers. The Light and Sound Teachings is not a religion, philosophy, or an occult doctrine, because these illusory endeavors search for God and Spirit outside of oneself. No one is looking for God and Spirit inside themselves. So you new seekers that are here and the new Chelas that are seeing me for the first time or are a little confused about this subject, we're very concerned about God, Spirit, soul, and our own divinity. But where this completely flips is that this entire discovery, instead of going outside, out into the cosmos, out into the planes, these represent the outside planes of the universal body, or the entire cosmological universe are these planes right here. Most people, when they think about getting close to God or Spirit, they think about praying to God outside of themselves, and heaven's up there and hell's down there. And on the master path, no, we don't want to go into the outside world. We want to come inside. So the whole search for God and Spirit and truth and our divine self is a process of going inside, and that's what this means up here, this Tisratil. We're trying to collect our energies, center them at this door. Anyone that knocks on this door, a Bible verse, it will be opened. And this door is opened. And when it's opened, we can start entering the inner astral, mental, causal planes inside of us. Now, I may have just lost a lot of you, but there's planes outside of us and there's planes inside of us. And so the whole point of the Light and Sound Teachings is to say, hey, mankind is a microcosm or a miniature of all these planes. All these planes are outside, but all of these planes also exist inside our own consciousness. And so when we go inside through our third eye, we're trying to get through this door and enter the astral, causal, and mental planes and keep everything inside. Now, all of these inside planes start from the bottom of the feet and end right here. If you're trying to get out your crown chakra to my Chelas, you're going about it the wrong way. You're trying to break off from your inner constitution. We don't want to do that. All of these planes, I've told you before, and it's a hard thing to image, but all of these planes are situated from the bottom of our feet to the top of our head. So no one's going out in astral mental projection or anything like this. Okay. The Light and Sound doctrine entails realizing your own inner divinity termed self and God realization. Very few paths deal with self and God realization, and that's an earmark of a Light and Sound teaching. A Christian would say, I'm trying to get to heaven and I'm trying to stay out of hell. A Light and Sounder would say, oh no, I'm trying to enter self and God realization, and those are the goals.